A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 52 blue. Shot, 17.
Sending a receiver left. Love throwing to start us off. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And his progress is soft with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Love from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. He's got his man. This is Kraut. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. 50, green.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Throw came out right
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Down. Right. Blue 32. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. That's complete to Reed. Out left. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. It's ready.
They stick with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Set. Let's steal. Black. Guard red.
They've got a man in motion.
Set.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Able to get it to Reed. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Love now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd and short.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and 1 now. Love. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Ready. 45. Ready.
Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 42. There's a screen to Benson. Gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Option play, they give to Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal game, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going.
All set up now for first and 10. Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. From the gun, it's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing from the gun here. Firing one deep for the end zone. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready?
Play action. Love. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to his feet, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Play fake. It's Love. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got the middle field open or close. They got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
down. 60, fight, 60. Dog red. Red, yellow. Black, red. Cut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
Back to the air. Love. Oh, he got way too much onto that one. Too high. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Steal, black. Here we go. 52 boom. Set.
Love. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. He throws a bullet to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the third interception is killing his team.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Packers with a 2nd and 7.
Ready. 10 black, ready.
Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they bring him down around the 34.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Getting right back to it after that interception. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, it's the incompletion.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Grant has it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Love with it on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Blue striker. Set. Ready.
They bring their tight end left.
60 red. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Go now. Red 30, black ultra. Trail green. Beetle blue. Set.
Throwing again. Love. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble! Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. But they still have second and short. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they're going to lose a chunk of yardage here, Brock. He's out way behind the line. A much tougher third down is upcoming.
That play was broken badly. Things only got worse as he tried to improvise and tried to find an opening. It's probably going to be a while before they revisit that page of the playbook.
Murray on third down. And he's touchdown after a nice kick up there to get the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Benson on first and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey. Easy.
They snap it to Murray. Throw is caught by the back. That'll be the first and more. They got 24 yards on the play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the gun, it's Murray. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He brings it in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All right, here we go. Second down.
52 blue. Ready.
To the air with Love. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go.
First down throw. Here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
60 red. 60 red.
Love from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
He's got it, complete to Reed. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Play action now, Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, Murray. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. There's Love to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quick throw out wide by Love. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Red, here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
52, one. Smash, red. Ball red.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
That's taken at the 15. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 17-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Murray on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals losing by 14. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 32. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
33. Yellow. Set.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in
Down.
just as that knee goes down.
60 red.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long.